Hello MotoGP enthusiasts, welcome back to ZNGP today. Ducati CEO Claudio Domenicali has provided insight into the team's recent changes, particularly the signing of Marc Márquez for the upcoming MotoGP season. As the summer break approaches, Domenicali reflects on the implications of these moves and the future direction of Ducati. Francesco Bagnaia discusses Ducati's unique advantage with 8 MotoGP riders and how this benefits the team's performance. As the 2024 season approaches, Bagnaia reflects on the benefits of having multiple Ducati bikes on the grid and how this contributes to their success. Jorge Martín has addressed his recent crash at the German Grand Prix, which cost him the race win and the championship lead. Speaking to DAZN, Martín reflects on the impact of his fall and responds to Dani Pedrosa's comments about potential issues with his performance. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. The 2024 MotoGP season is set to bring significant changes for Ducati. With Jorge Martín moving to Aprilia and Pramac switching to Yamaha, the team is undergoing a major overhaul. Marc Márquez is set to join Ducati, marking one of the most high-profile moves of the season. Domenicali discussed these changes during the German Grand Prix, highlighting the impact of these decisions on Ducati's lineup and future strategy. The situation for 2025 is the result of our decisions. In the past, we focused on young riders. Now that they have grown up, it was inevitable that we would not be able to keep everyone. Quote from Claudio Domenicali. Domenicali acknowledged that selecting a new teammate for reigning champion Pecco Bagnaia was a challenging decision. The choice of Marquez, who is highly respected but also a controversial figure, has sparked debate, especially in Italy. Despite this, Domenicali firmly believes in Marquez's exceptional talent. Marc's choice is a divisive one, especially in Italy. But nobody questions his talent, even if there are different opinions about his story. Ducati CEO said by DAZN. While the signing of Marquez has garnered significant attention, Domenicali emphasized that Ducati remains committed to developing young talent. The addition of Marquez is part of a broader strategy to balance experience with emerging talent. Domenicali reassured fans that Ducati's dedication to nurturing new riders continues, with a focus on maintaining a strong team dynamic. The facts refute this, because Aldegar will be with us. Domenicali's statement. Domenicali also addressed the future of young riders such as Aldegar and Fabio Di Giannantonio. Although the specific details of their future are still being finalized, Ducati is working closely with VR46 to secure Di Giannantonio's place with the team. This underscores Ducati's ongoing commitment to integrating both experienced and promising new riders into their setup. We like Fabio a lot and we are working with VR46 so that he stays with us. We are close. As Ducati navigates these changes, the strategic direction and team dynamics will be closely watched. The signing of Marquez brings both opportunities and challenges, and Domenicali's comments suggest a forward-looking approach that balances immediate gains with long-term objectives. The team's performance and how they adapt to these new dynamics will be crucial in the coming season. Domenicali's reflections on these decisions indicate a strategic vision aimed at strengthening Ducati's position in MotoGP while remaining dedicated to nurturing future talent. The impact of these changes will become clearer as the season progresses and Ducati's new lineup takes to the track. Ducati's strategic maneuvers, including the high-profile signing of Marc Márquez and the reorganization of their team, signal a new chapter for the Italian manufacturer. As the MotoGP season continues, all eyes will be on how these changes unfold and how Ducati manages to integrate their new and existing talents to maintain their competitive edge. Stay tuned for further updates on Ducati's evolving strategy and performance. For the 2024 MotoGP season, Ducati will field a strong presence with 8 riders, even though Pramac is switching to Yamaha. Despite this, Ducati will still have a numerical edge with 6 bikes versus 4 from their competitors. Bagnaia, who extended his win streak to 4 in a row in Germany, explains how having multiple Ducati riders enhances their performance. The more riders you are, the more data you have, and it's easier to make a step. Quote from Francesco Bagnaia. Bagnaia highlights how each Ducati rider excels in different aspects of the track. For instance, Jorge Martín was particularly strong in corner 8, Marc Márquez excelled in corner 7, and Bagnaia himself was dominant in corners 9, 10, and 11. This diversity in strengths allows the team to gather extensive data and improve their overall performance. You can see clearly where someone is doing a better job, Bagnaia added by crash. With Ducati possibly running only 3 of the latest GP25 machines next year, there's some concern about their competitiveness compared to rivals, who are expected to run 4 factory bikes. However, Bagnaia remains confident, noting that data from older models can still be valuable. Bagnaia's recent race time in Germany was significantly faster than his previous year's performance, continuing a trend of setting new records. He attributes part of this improvement to advancements in tires and the overall feeling with the bike. My race time was 12 seconds quicker than Martin's Sachsenring victory last year. I think it's always the tires, and also last year was very much hotter, Bagnaia concluded. Francesco Bagnaia's insights into Ducati's strategy and the benefits of having multiple riders on the grid highlight the team's competitive edge. As Ducati prepares for the 2024 season, Bagnaia's confidence in their data-driven approach and ongoing improvements ensures they remain a formidable force in MotoGP. Jorge Martín, who started the German Grand Prix in pole position and won the sprint race, was leading the main event until he crashed out, handing victory to Pecco Bagnaia. Martín, still reeling from the incident, admitted he has yet to analyze the crash but acknowledged its significance for his season. Right now, I don't have much of an explanation. It's frustrating. It was an important day in my career, and it will mark a before and after, Martín said. Despite the setback, Martín remains positive about his performance. He highlighted his strong showing throughout the weekend, leading for 27 laps and feeling he was the fastest rider. I am left with the positive side, that I led 27 laps and that I think we were the strongest of the weekend. Martín's crash resulted in a change in the championship lead, with Pecco Bagnaia now on top. Martín plans to use the upcoming break to regroup and focus on improving his performance. We are going to put the pressure back on him. I am looking forward to this break. We have been training non-stop, but it will help me continue working and improve. Martín also responded to Pedrosa's comments about potential issues with his bike or riding style. He noted similarities between this crash and previous ones, suggesting a recurring issue that needs addressing. Both the fall in Jerez and the one in Mugello and this one have been similar. It's clear that there is something where I fail. Martín acknowledges that without these falls, his championship position would be significantly stronger. He is focused on analyzing his mistakes and believes that resolving these issues will make it difficult for others to beat him. Without these falls while leading, it will be difficult for the others to beat me. I am focusing on improving and learning from this. Quote from Jorge Martín. Pedrosa offered an optimistic view, suggesting that addressing the braking issues could enhance Martín's performance and make him an even more formidable competitor. If you fix whatever may be happening during braking, you would have many more points and be a very difficult rival, Dani Pedrosa concluded. Jorge Martín's response to his recent crash and the championship shift reveals both his frustration and determination. As he prepares for the next phase of the season, Martín remains focused on overcoming his challenges and improving his performance. Stay tuned for more updates as the MotoGP season continues. Thanks for watching ZNGP today, and this is your MotoGP news update. See you in the next video.